Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to Dragalia Solo Challenge. This is part number 4, where we are going to be doing the Lightworm's Roost quest line, which is chapter number 4. Last time, what did I do? I already did my 20 polls that I was supposed to do, so I wouldn't forget it today, but I did not forget it, but we're still not going to do the 20 polls. You may notice that the character I'm choosing to use this time is different from what I was planning on using, and that is because, unfortunately, when I was trying to level up my Opera Karina, I over-leveled her to 21. So to stay within the rules of my challenge, I am not going to be using her. Instead, I'm going to be using that. In the meantime, I don't know if you've seen, but I've posted a couple no-hit, or not no-hit, but level 1 3-star runs of all 3 Dragon Trials, though. Two of them got blocked because of copyright, which is confusing to me, but alright. I didn't use the background noise, it's just in the game, but a little annoying. Anyways, we're going to now start on chapter number 4 without further ado. This is Jupiter's chapter. So, that is the Lightworm, and honestly, probably one of the easier dragon fights, though we are coming up on a big increase in difficulty with the Zodiac fight, in my opinion. Okay, let me just change the shared skill really quickly, and we are all set to go. As you might notice, my might is growing lower and lower from the requested amount. Notifications off, please. Annoying. Anyways. Daggers are very fun to use, I have to say. And the fact that I can get the instant lock on as well. Thank you for going into my default circle, I appreciate that. Yeah, this is definitely getting a little bit annoying. Alright. But yeah, that should up me a couple levels, hopefully. We'll see. 1 or 2 levels. Oh, I'm up to 16 now. Okay. Yeah. This is the point where I might have to start doing mana circles. So, yeah, we'll see. The way I'm going to do mana circles is I'm going to unlock them later, or by sets of 5, I think, or later. I'm not sure which one I should do, but I haven't gotten to the point where I'll have a chance to do that. So. These fireflies are freezing. But let me comment the aliens. Break and then just. And here's the thing, it would have been so much nicer to use opportunity because Nevin is not built for like quest clearing like what I'm doing right now. He's built for long drawn out boss fights. Which means that yeah, no, this is not exactly what he excels at. I forget if his Force Strike is automatically unlocked. Let's see. Let me see if I can do Force Strike. Oh, no. No Force Strike. No Force Strike. Well, they're being really generous on the my hit framing. Yeah, no, they're being so. When I'm getting hit. Honestly, I'm a lot better at using wand characters than any of these guys. Which is why I'm clearly struggling a little bit more with the daggers. But it's not really that hard, so it's fine. How much further out? Okay, let's see. Not this one. I don't care about this one right now. If I hit level 21 in this quest, I'll just switch over to Offer Crew now. Because that means that I've been unlocked the level 21 area. So then I'll be fine. In my opinion. We'll see how that actually works, but I think it'll be a lot easier. Her first skill is actually really strong at this time. That is annoying. This guy is going to be slowing me down. And, oh my god. Okay. Oh, that was not right. Right, back in. Let's go here. Okay, yeah, I'm actually gonna go with this. I know I'm probably pronouncing the dragon's name wrong, but it's okay. I've been playing this for so long. I played when this guy, his first run of his event. So I think I have the right to call him by whatever the heck I would. Kind of random aside, but you don't know how expensive it is to fix a camera? Oh my gosh. It costs more than the actual camera itself at this point. Like this disposable electronics, my gosh. Yeah, no, because, so I got a camera, right, about 300, right? It's a pretty decent camera, right? So it had a software issue that I had to take it in for, and I just got my quote back. $480. And I'm just thinking, wait a second, I can just buy a new camera for that price. Not that I even am thinking about if I should buy a new camera with this market, but I don't know. I think it's ridiculous, in my opinion. Though, admittedly, my opinion isn't that important. But I just wanted to say, like, geez, the prices are crazy. And I've only had it for like 3 years and I've used it like a dozen times. Barely has any damage on it. Just left in my bag for a little bit too long. And next thing I know, oh, well, I want to go and take a picture. Nope, you can't. But yeah, getting back to the game. All of these bosses are pretty repetitive, honestly, at this point. We don't. Brunhilde is the point where you get some cooler bosses, and then it just becomes I fly, wolf, lizard guy, the charging bull guy, the boss that we fought, I don't know, a couple minutes ago. That guy is actually fun to fight. Not when I'm using a dagger. But yeah. Okay. Anyways. Yes, yada. Story time, story time, story time. We skip. Again, you can probably find the whole storyline online if you want to. I don't particularly want to extend my video time by that long because my videos would start being like 30, 40 minutes. I just don't have that type of time. I'm just squeezing this stuff in whenever I get the chance, honestly. So it's really not like I don't know. I just revisited Dragalia Lost recently. I have another I don't know what you call it, profile, where I have a lot better characters. It's a fully engine profile, so yeah. It's a oh no. But yeah, fully engine profile. So I mean, I have a lot of experience in this game. I've been playing it for God knows how long. But yeah, I consider myself to be pretty decent at it. I don't remember. Oh my god. What am I doing? I don't really get a snap or anything. But yeah, there it is. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. There we go. There's a chance I died to the boss here. I do have sigil release, which is very convenient, but we'll see. There's a definite chance I die. Oh, shoot. I might be dead. Okay. Okay. Sorry guys, I messed up. See, I'm not the best player. I mean, there's plenty of people who play far better than I do. But, I don't know, I just like this game. I have fun. We have fun. I don't know. I've always really wanted to bring a lot more attention to this game. I feel like it never got enough attention. And it's definitely not helping the end of service that it's been in. It definitely has a really good community, which has been super helpful. My whole time is trying to get this game set up. This darn game set up. But yeah, I really encourage everyone, again, to check it out. It's such a fun game to play. Not a lot of time investment, even less now that you can do literally whatever you want. It's become sandbox, right? Orcus, which is the server I'm playing on, there's different private servers. They're all free to play on. It allows you to have like sandbox, so I can speed up the whole grinding process a lot with this, which is very beneficial for me with the time that I have. And you can also play just Dawn Sharp, which is completely vanilla Dragalia. And yeah, and you can play it however you want to play it now. If you want to unlock every single character, go for it. If you want to keep the gacha aspect, go for it. If you want to do a challenge, then like I am. I mean, it's easier than ever. So, I don't know, I would really suggest everyone go and take a look at Dragalia. But yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know, I'm halfway through, I think. Alright, so I'm gonna switch over to Opera Karina to get some more comfort of play. I just like her playstyle. I'm just gonna swap off her head. And grab my level 1 Nyarlathotep. Nyarlathotep. Okay, there we go. Nyarlathotep. Oops. There we go. I was running Lucas, right? Yeah. That'll work out. Okay. So she also has I think she has damage immunity in that, doesn't she? I can take a look. I think she has damage immunity because whenever you're getting hit by attacks and stuff, I'm surviving. No copywriting, please. Yeah, DS stat damage. Doesn't say anything more detailed. We are slowly approaching the my might is equal to 1/4 of the might requirement. Also, the reason why I'm running, you might be wondering why like I chose Orcus instead of the other one that I mentioned. The reason has entirely to do with the fact that Orcus allows me to skip all the requirements because there are certain parts of the game that I literally can do. I have to have a full team that has a ridiculous amount of might source, which just does not make sense for me to get with the characters. The fact that I'm running solo, so it just doesn't make sense. Orcus allows me to just skip over all of that and makes it a lot easier. So all the progression walls that they create for me, I can just jump right over them. I'm playing it how no one ever wanted it to be played. Yeah. I'm looking forward to the Jupiter fight. Jupiter fight is fun. The only Jupiter fight I remember is Master Jupiter, so I don't even know what the moveset is going to be, because it's like beginner, it's so low level, but we'll see. I mean, I feel like the story is definitely decently hard. If I ran through hard mode the whole game. Okay, there we go. Ugh. I am trying to run the game as much as I can without using my dragon. If I get low, for progression's sake, I'll just use my dragon, but I'm trying mostly not to use it. Okay, journey. I think we're almost there. Almost there. Almost there. So I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna end up doing the full Zodiac storyline, which is the next chapter. So I'm not sure exactly if I'm going to end up doing that today, but I'll see how much time I have. I would love to do it, so it might just have to come out tonight, but I don't know how much time I'm gonna have. I have a lot of work that needs to be done. Into the plan! I'm getting comboed into the plan! What is this? I'll probably have to use the dragon and the boss fight on this one. Oh, a little too low for comfort. Okay, another wolf. Oh, come on! Oh, this is painful. What a gloomy day. I was hoping to be able to first try pretty much everything, but my own unfortunate stupidity does not allow me to do that. Why didn't I just do this the whole time? Wow. Like, look how easy this is once I just play a little bit smarter. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. Okay. Perfect. Oh. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Good. Her first ability is just so broken here. Any boss that wants to attack me heads on just is annihilated. For what? It's pretty fun. I think Emil becomes a pretty cool character later in the story, but at this point he's just a bit of a brat. I mean, we are too, but he's a little bit more of a brat. A royal brat. Spoilers for later. spoilers for, I think, what, freaking chapter 15? Anyway, yeah. Don't watch this if you don't want spoilers. If you're actually gonna play the game, don't watch this. But I somewhat doubt that a lot of people are gonna play this game. We have a decent sized community right now, but still, not very large. There might be a bit of copium here, but Nintendo did have a patent for their control scheme for this game. So, I mean, who knows if they're ever going to actually use it again, but one can hope. Please, Nintendo, do you not realize what you had so much? You threw it all away. Yeah, I don't know why. It was making money. I know it was making plenty of money. It just wasn't making as much money as it used to. And they just EOS'd it. Thankfully, we have the APIs, we have everything we need, so we can still play the game. But it is really unfortunate. Like how you take so many games are lost, online games at least, are lost because EOS is done. It's done, the game's done, and they still want to keep their grubby hands on it. So that they can keep it for any future IP, so that you can never play this game again. It's really unfortunate and sad. But we have a lot of people who, thankfully, love these games enough to basically reset up the entire game from just its code, and set up the whole online service system all over again, just so that we can play it and have fun with this game. And so grateful to them, because this was my childhood. This game. I can't remember how many just like nights I just spent under my covers, just fighting the Zodiac. Oh my gosh, that fight was hard when I was a kid. But yeah, I mean, there's so much that is lost. Not just this game. This game was lucky to have a community that really cared about it and that wanted to see it continue and succeed. But so many other games are lost. Some games do eventually give an offline mode, like Alchemy Stars has an offline mode now because of EOS. Yeah. Thankfully it has, but unfortunately it requires a save file, and I do not have my save file from Alchemy Stars, so that's a bit unfortunate. Honestly, I started not playing it as much, so it's okay for me. But I remember I just took a short break from being lost, and next thing I knew, like, wait a second, where's all my save data? Why is this game not loading anymore? Oh shoot, it EOS. Which is really unfortunate. Yeah. I was one of those people also who had Lily when there was the Lily meta early in the game. Yeah, so for anyone who doesn't know, Lily is a water wand unit. It has her first skill freezes and does like a really good amount of damage. So she was a meta unit for clearing all sorts of different fire quests, and I had her. And then I got Sandalph on, and that was the comp that I ran through Ares, through most of the game. Also, we are here at Jupiter, and I am piecing him apart because I am skill dodging everything that he's doing. Did you see what I'm doing right now? I'm using my first skill to just, and then his charge carries me forward, So essentially what that allows me to do is, since it's just continuous damage, I can just do this, and then look, he's gonna push me, and it's not gonna stop my damage. I'm not gonna take any damage, and I'm just going to be able to get off a bunch of free hits on him. A little bit of useful tech you can use. Also, if you ever get sweaty enough, when you cast a skill, it grants a brief period of invincibility. Right when you cast it, and then right after you cast it. Which you can use to dodge damage. So if you're about to get hit by a very high damage skill, you can proc one of your skills to immune through it. If you just dodged rolled, then that also allows you to do that. And so here we're almost finished. Thank you all for watching. I think I'm going to continue to do the polls at the very end after I complete each chapter. So we're going to do the 20 polls, and then I'll just wrap it up. I'll show you what I'm going to be using, and then we can just wrap it up. So that is chapter number 4 done. You might notice I'm skipping the EX chapters. I don't think they really have anything to offer, so we're at the Binding Ruins here. This is what we're going to be doing next time. The character I'm going to be using is Miriam. I have her leveled up to 17 right now, but I'll probably level her up to at least 20, 24-ish by the time I break. I do a little bit of offline grinding, but really not that much. Okay, so here we go. I'll just do my first 10 pull now. And 1 5-star. Okay. Okay, so I got Dagger, but let's see what else I get. Okay, Jackalob. Phoenix. Melody? Something like that. Eileen. Sophie. Don't remember you. Light Drake. Random Wormprint. And Grass Meadow. So, he's better than Shadow Heaven in my opinion, but still not a great unit for me. Okay, well, I mean, I'll just skip over this because there's nothing really that good that I can get anymore. Unless I get a good 4-star, which I'm not going to get. It's alright. But yeah, that about wraps it up for today. We completed chapter number 4, and next chapter is number 5, which is the finale of this first sequence. After that, potentially going to do a little bit of Dragon Trials, trying to get high clearance on Dragon Trials, but we'll see. I don't think we're going to be doing that much though. Also, if you haven't seen, I've been doing some Kaleidoscope runs with Odetta, and we're aiming to get to level 50 with that. So hopefully that goes well, and I'll post some updates on that. And thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe. I know this video was a bit long, so if you stuck around this long, thank you so much. And I'll see you next time.